Ark Survival Ascended. You either love it or hate it, and there is a lot of controversy around it and Wildcard at the moment, and there is a lot of news to cover. And also, should you even consider buying ASA as a game in general, as what even are the benefits of getting it, and what will you even get with it? Now, the first conspiracy, which I want to talk about, has some involvement with Steam, and many people are saying ASA is simply delayed because Ark Survival Evolved isn't on Steam at the moment, even though Wildcard said here it is coming out late October, whereas Ark 2 you can find on the Steam page today. But I can tell you, a Wildcard developer confirmed this is not true. But also, I'm going to talk about ASA's new coming creatures. Firstly, the Phasilasuchus, which is going to be the island's new Ark creature, and one I am extremely excited for. And when you look at its base stats, you can tell this thing is going to pack a punch with its melee, have enough health to actually stand up to something, and have a very decent amount of stamina as well, while always having a reasonable torpidity stat. Its torpor isn't too bad. Its left click will deal a bite, which will do 52 base damage and will inflict a bleed. Its right click will do a headbutt parry, which will do 47 base damage. And if that is timed correctly, it will block all of the damage dealt, and that attack will be completely rendered useless. But it doesn't stop there. The Phasilasuchus is also immune to electrocution, bleeding, fire, radiation, and sandstorms. Definitely, this thing is going to be a really OP creature and one worth the tame. Next up, we have the Gigantoraptor. And sadly, unlike the Phasilasuchus, we have significantly less information. But we do know for a fact this thing will release on the Raasclark DLC map. And you'll probably tame one of these things by stealing its eggs from the nest. And we can probably guess what biome it will spawn in. This will probably spawn in the desert biome or lava biomes, as they do seem to be very desert type creatures. But sadly, we don't know anything more than that. And next on the list is the Yi Ling, or the original Yi Kui, but now it's called Yi Ling since the community crunch, whenever it was when they changed the name, which kind of makes sense as it relates to this thing being a sort of T-Rex-like creature. And if you read the dossier, it says this thing is a really great hunting mount, and it tends to like smaller prey. So you can probably expect a knockout taming method here, but we don't have anything more than that. And next up, we have the Shastasaurus. And compared to the others, we have a little bit more information, as the dossier is a lot more descriptive on what this creature actually does. As you can see here, this is going to be an absolute beast of a tame, and actually maybe a passive tame, as it says in the dossier it is very similar to the Ichthyosaurus, except it also says you can mount turrets to this thing, and I think torpedoes too, which is absolutely insane, as no other Ark creature at the moment has that ability. And it also says it has echolocation too, so I'm really looking forward to see how that's implemented. But anyway, that is all the news I have for you today. I hope you have found out something and are now not worried about ASA's delay, and I will see you all later. Bye.